You good. Yeah.
All right, Shalom. First and foremost, we're going to go ahead and face the east. We'll give all honor and glory and praise unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, to all the Akim out there teaching, preaching this truth with 144% sincerity, to the men, women, and children listening, learning, and to the Baal Shadabadah, the house of David. This is Men of Valor Las Vegas Camp, coming to you through the will and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. So-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians, as well as you speckled birds whose father's line goes back. You are the true children of Israel. 1/3 of the nation of Israel will seek and will have the ability to have salvation through the will and power of Yahweh, which means he is, he to be, he exists, by Hashem in the name, Yahweh Shai, which means he saves, he delivers, he is salvation, by Hashem in the name, Hakwadash, Holy Spirit or Spirit Holy. And it is the Holy Spirit you must have to be able to receive this testimony. All right? Because Yahweh Hashem Yahushai has predestinated his, it's like 1/3 of his nation, all right, to receive salvation in the testimony. All right? The testimony of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, who the world ignorantly knows as God or Jehovah or Jesus Christ, all right, is Yahweh Y, Yahweh Shai. All right, those are the names that you must believe on, all right, for this testimony to be saved in this coming perilous times. All right, it is only the nation of Israel. Salvation is not an all-inclusive thing. It is a bloodline, it is an heritage that was given unto the children of Israel. All right, this is the promise, and this was part of the covenant that was made with the nation of Israel. All right, throughout the scriptures, there is no other place and there is no other nation that has been given such an blessing and an honor and a gift. All right, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai has set that up for his people. All right, that he determined was special and a peculiar treasure unto him. All right, but without further ado, hey, we're going to stop talking and make sure the scriptures come out to the will and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. All right, Lord willing, to be edifying unto the body.
So Ecclesiasticus, also known as Sirach 37 and 25. It says, the days of the life of men may be numbered.
The days of the life of men may be numbered. All right, that's the other nations. All right, the other nations outside of the nation of Israel, outside of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians, as well as you speckled birds whose father's line goes back. If your father's line does not belong to a so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, or Seminole Indian, you don't have the blessing. Okay? The blessing is not for you. All right? Go ahead.
Sirach 37 and 25, again, the days of the life of men may be numbered, but the days of Israel are unnumberable.
The days of Israel are innumerable. All right? Days without end. All right? Yahweh Hashem Yahushai has already pre-selected his nation. And he has already predestinated 1/3 of the nation of Israel to be brought back. It's like it to bring back the 2/3. All right? But 1/3 to be brought back unto him. All right? That branch, it's like it, that righteous branch, the righteous branch, that small number, all right, to be brought back unto him to deliver us from this hell that we are in. Okay? It is Yahweh Hashem Yahushai who's predestinated this to happen, so prophecy could play out, so his word, hey, would not return unto him void. All right? This is the sanction by Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. All right?
And, the scriptures say that, as it just said, that the days of man be numbered. All right? Esau's time is up. All right? The current ruler of this world, all right? Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, all right? His rulership is coming to an end. All right? Same with these other... the freedom that these other, or the liberty that these other nations have right now, and the ability to do as they please and have some type of, rulership. As it says, why do the heathen rage and imagine a vain thing, right? Well, their imagination leads them to believe that they could be next in power, right? They could do as they please. All right, because they follow after the top dog Esau Edom, who these other nations they getting ready to take out.
Yep.
All right, they gonna try to take them out of. That's why you got China and Korea, all beefing up, even though they're saying that they allies. All right, as soon as they get America out of there, they're gonna try to, come up next.
Even Japan.
It's like some Game of Thrones shit,
right?
Man.
Japan is getting tired, and here it is. Japan is a part of the alliance, okay? But Japan is getting tired. Here it is. Their markets just crashed. All right, substantially, all behind what? Behind the fiat currency, behind the lie. All right, behind the lie that this devil has sold the entire world. Okay, and everybody is sick of that lie. Everybody's sick of this hoe.
They're getting ready to turn their back on you.
Right.
They noticed you wasn't a true friend like you played. Let's make these deals and have your finger crossed because you're a wicked ass devil.
Right, because you weren't loyal. You weren't a loyal and true friend. All right, you weren't a one that can be trusted. All right, now here it is. You're seeing that you cannot be trusted. All right, the whole world is seeing.
Yeah. Point I wanted to come to was that the time of Israel's rulership is going to be an everlasting kingdom as it's promised. It was promised to David that his son, would have that everlasting rulership.
God.
All right. And also in Daniel, 7:25.
That's why Yahweh Shem Yahushua has always not only had that remnant of the nation of Israel, but has always had a chosen nation, all right, to push forward his word, to push forward the way that life should be lived. Yahweh Shem Yahushua is righteous. That's why he set up an example. He set up the example by having the nation of Israel. You see, Esau, Edom, and these other nations can claim humanitarian, all right, to be a humanitarian, but the true humanitarian is Yahweh Shem Yahushua and the nation of Israel, all right, because when the righteous are in rule, the people rejoice, but when the wicked are in rule, the people mourn, all right, and that's what you're seeing now, because these people are not about humanity, they're not about order. Humanity causes for an order. All right, you have to have order in humanity, or it's inhumane. Okay?
Natural
God.
The laws, statutes, and commandments that Yahweh Shem Yahushua set up were, for that ecosystem to flow, efficiently.
God.
And everything had its order to, to the shrimp in the sea. All right, but to this devil's, being contrary to Yahweh Shem Yahushua, he turned things upside down and he used them for his own purpose. Right, that's why the devil eats those damn shrimp that clean the bottom of the seafloor, and the crabs, and turn them into delicacies.
Hey, think about as the brother said, it just made me think about what is it? Finding Nemo, where their krill, the smallest organism in the sea, the krill, which the blue whale eats and filters, right? Hey, they're saying run away, all right? But Yahweh Shem Yahushua is using that. He uses a filter for the sea, to flush out the smallest, all right, to make the balance of the whole ecosystem, all right? Here it is, a gorilla is super strong and he eats plants, all right? Hey, he does enough vegetation to make sure that everything is correct. He has every animal and every living thing to do its job, so everything flows correctly. And now Esau, Edom, is throwing it all off whack. Everything's out of balance. All right? You have animals believing that they're part of the ABC, EFG community.
That's great.
All right?
Wicked.
Turning the things upside down, like the brother just said. All right? This is this man's queendom. All right? This is what he delights in. Folliness. All right? Trash. At the end of the day, straight trash. That's what he likes. He's the true toxic avenger. All right? Got it.
This is Baruch 4, he said 1.
Yeah.
Baruch 4 and 1. This is the book of the commandments of Yahweh and the law that endureth forever. All they that keep it shall come to life, but such as leave it shall die.
Right. All they that keep it shall come to life. Here it is. We're talking about, hey, the things that govern life and the things that sets things in order, which is what? The law, statutes, and commandments. We know we're not perfect, all right, but we have to rehearse and practice the righteous acts to the best of our ability. But Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai is perfect, all right? Our Father in heaven and our big brother is perfect. And the perfection that he has set up has been for the benefit for the nation of Israel, but for the world, for the true humanitarian, all right? Through the one who governs all things, all right? There is nothing else that is desirable but righteousness. Nothing else can fulfill the lot of abundance but righteousness. Okay? Because anything that is wicked, anything that is lacking, it is going to be contrary. All right? To fullness. Contrary to life. It will lead unto death. All right?
Yeah, it says, the wages of sin are death.
Yep.
The wages of sin is death. Sin causes death. That's why when through sin first, Adam died.
Yep.
This is a Baruch 4 and 2. It says, turn thee, O Jacob, and take hold of it. Walk in the presence of the light thereof, that thou mayest be illuminated.
God, Yahweh Shem Yahushua said, turn thee, O Jacob. All right? Hey, he told specifically, called by name, Jacob. Jacob was surnamed to Israel. So he told a nation, Israel, to turn to the light. What does a light do? A light lights the path so you can see your way through. If you have no light, you're in what? Utter darkness. If you're in utter darkness, you're groping at noonday. Right? Where am I going? What am I doing? How can I get there? I don't know. I can't see. All right? You're afraid in the dark. Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai is providing the light for you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians. All right? And whose father's line goes back. You are who Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai wants. You are who he put his name on. It is you who has a standard. Don't worry about the standards of this world. This world is fading away. All right? It's nothing, once again, to be desired. Every day you go out, you hear sirens. You see mischief and ridiculousness. All right? You have sons and daughters who talk back. You have wives and husbands committing adultery and idolatry. All right? This was never supposed to be, what's the word I'm looking for? Never supposed to be a standard in Israel. All right? All right? Hey, it will not lead you to anything good. It will always bring destruction and death. All right? Hey, what is that? Contrary to your belief, all right, what looks good isn't always good. All right? Because, hey, the Kia car looks good. All right? Hey, it has all the bells and whistles. All right? Hey, Hyundai looked good. It has all the bells and whistles. All right? But at one point in time, that car was sold for $6,099 for two. All right? It looked good. It had all the features, but what was wrong with it? The wiring, everything, hey, it was trash.
Mercedes-Benz, man. That's a money pit car.
Yeah.
It's going to break down quicker than and you could drive down the street.
Hey, these things, but they're high. They're held to such a high standard. All right, a Ferrari. Right, a Ferrari. Hey, an immaculate car, right? Immaculate engineering in the whole 9 yards. But is it an everyday driver? Can it? Will it sustain itself, or do you have to have high level maintenance?
High level.
All right.
Yeah, I got it free.
Yep.
This is Acts 3 and 19. It says, "Repent ye therefore, and be converted, that your sins may be blotted out when the times of refreshing shall come from the presence of the Lord. And he shall send Yahushua HaMashiach, which before was preached unto you, whom the heaven must receive until the times of restitution of all things, which the Most High Yahweh have spoken by the mouth of his holy prophets since the world began."
He said the time of what? The time of refreshing. To be refreshed is to be renewed. All right, to be renewed is to be to be brought back and to be whole. All right, you are refreshed and you are whole and you are new. All right, you have life in you. You can breathe. All right, until the time of Yahushua HaMashiach, the anointed Holy One. All right, our Savior, our Deliverer. All right, and that deliverer was given for the nation of Israel.
Right, that's why when it says, back in Baruch, Jacob, turned, to the light, back to the commandments. Well, Yahushua was that fulfillment of the law.
Right.
Okay. So now we have to, repent and turn to Yahushua, right? Because he's the better promise.
Right.
All right, in which the new promise it starts through him, the new covenant.
Right.
That's why the faith and works is what's going to deliver you out of these times. All right. Now the time of restitution is when he's going to come back, set the order straight. All right. He's going to be in his heavenly, angelic presence. All right. Just, it says the scripture said the day of the Lord is of darkness and not light. He's not going to be here to say it's time to come up, brother.
Flower child, your Jeep is who you believe in. That prosperity.
I come to save you from all your wickedness,
all those come as you are Christians.
Right.
Nice.
You don't have all the females with all the fucking shit on their face, the little piercings and shit.
Right.
They're just gonna wipe your face clean.
You're a hooligan.
No, he's gonna come and burn those that are adverse to his spirit, that rejected the opportunity to repent. All right, and then and simultaneously he's gonna be delivering the elect, the true believers. But it's not gonna happen how you see it. But that's the start of repentance. Now Baruch was calling out, come back to the light and come back to the ways of the law. That's Yahushua and his embodiment.
Yep.
Read back in Acts 3 and 21, it said that the prophets have been prophesying of Yahushua since the world began. Right? Because Yahushua has been in the volume of the book. No man coming to the Father but through me. That's what Yahushua said. All right.
Hey, that's why he's the mediator. All right. Yahushua is the mediator for the nation of Israel, so that we may be brought back unto the Father. Mm-hmm. All right. No other way. Hey, there is no other program. There's no plan A, no plan B, or Slakia. There's no plan B, C, D, or E. There's only plan A. All right. There's only plan A. It's only one plan. And that's to come unto Yahweh Bashem Yahushua.
Yeah, it's like you put all your chips in. This is the big bank, This is where you put all your investment in.
Hey, if you don't execute it the way that Yahweh Bashem Yahushua set out, well, he's going to bring you back in the way that he gave that lot to you. All right? Because everything that he made is for its own purpose, not the other way around. Not for you to figure out when's the best time for you to come back.
Right.
Or if you come back when the missile's dropping, hey, that shows that you never had faith and you just want to be saved because shit's bad.
Right.
You never truly believe.
This time right here is scary. I think I'm gonna go back now.
That's gonna be the fear coming as your own delusion, because you're gonna be like, the worst thing that you thought could have happened is actually going to happen.
Right.
All right. When World War III kicked off, and we're coming in at a time where it's right around the corner. We've been saying it's right around the corner, but prophecy's showing it.
Right.
Okay. So that's why we've been blowing that trumpet, because we have to blow the trumpet so when it does come, you will be prepared for it if you were listening.
But we know ultimately it's, hey, Yahweh Shemi Al-Shai who has to put that spirit on you. All right, to listen, to receive this. All right, this right here is important. This right here is what you need. There ain't nothing else. All right, this is the doctrine that can save your very life.
I got. You want me to read down?
Yeah, you can read down.
This is Baruch 4:3. Give not thine honor to another, nor the things that are profitable unto thee to a strange nation.
Right. Here it is, Jake. You want to give your blessing to another nation. All right, like that demon Charleston White said, hey, if the white man can't make it, shit, that ain't no God of mine.
That's great.
All right? And since you said that, hey, Yahweh Shemi Al-Shai is going to make sure those who are hand in hand with the devil, hey, receives that devil's reward. Okay? Because you want it to be hand in hand with this man. You believe in this system. You believe that he is true and that he is pure. You believe in his whiteness. All right? You believe he's without blemish.
We got that Uncle Ruckus
Stockholm.
desire love.
Yeah, that Stockholm Syndrome. All right? That's what you believe. If everybody can't make it, then I don't want to make it.
That's crazy.
All right? Salvation is not for everybody. All right? Just like everybody can't have the position of being a so-called influencer.
Yeah, everybody can't be a king.
Right.
Because, well, like the brother just said, an influencer, if everybody was influencer, who would you be influencing?
Right.
Just like if everybody was a damn king, there would be no servitude. There would be no servants underneath you. You would have nothing to rule.
Yep.
Master of my own domain.
Yeah. All right.
You can't even do that here because you got Esau, trying to be the master of everybody.
Yep. Can't even rule your own household. Deuteronomy.
Verse 4, O Israel, happy are we, for things that are pleasing to Yahweh are made known unto us. All right, happy are we. It said, O Israel. And it say, oh, the whole world. Oh, every nation under the sun. Then call out the sons of men, you heathen nations. And then say, the wicked. They didn't include the wicked. Somebody got to be wicked. All right, Esau, Edom is that wicked man. All right, who has the same spirit as a serpent. Who got the same spirit of Cain. All right, Esau, Edom. All right, and his line. All right. So everybody can't be happy, are we? Everybody can't be of good cheer. Everybody doesn't have the promises.
Hey, everybody can't be family to the throne. All right? That song, We Are Family, that's for the family. All right? A family tree is a family tree that consists of a certain type of tree.
Yeah, you go into the scriptures, hey, Esau, Edom really has a peasant mind state, His, when you read about Cain, it says that he was a tiller of the land.
Right.
All right. He was made to be a damn, worker in the field.
Yep.
And that time of restitution is coming back. Yep. The restoring of order.
Going back to the law.
Right. That's That's a true reparations, right?
Yep.
When we get the kingdom, all right. When Yahweh Shem Yahshua gives the nation of Israel the kingdom back, all right, and then these nations that did us wrong receive double of what they did.
Yep.
All right, that's their reward. He's gonna double their wickedness onto them. He's gonna give you a recompense. Y'all know what I mean. They just burn the batch of fucking grilled onions in the back.
Yeah. There you got it.
Deuteronomy 32:8. When the Most High divided the nations their inheritance, when he separated the sons of Adam, he set the bounds of the people according to the number of children of Israel.
Yeah, to the number of children of Israel. So he gave everybody their own lot, their inheritance, their own land to dwell in. All right, give everybody their portion, but it said according to the number of the children of Israel.
Right.
All right, and then read down.
For Yahweh Shem Yahushai portion is his people.
Right, so his portion is his people. Jacob is the lot of his inheritance.
Yep.
All right, that's his chosen. All right, so everything else, where did he give the nation of Israel, the land of Canaan? All right, which is the most fruitful.
Right. He gave it to Israel. He didn't give it to any other nation. Yahweh Shem Yahushai is going to move those nations that are impostas who are there out. All right? Because they're undesirable and they're not his people. All right? Just like when somebody comes in and tries to take an inheritance from anybody who has already been sanctioned
Yeah, you
by
wasn't on
law,
the wheel.
right?
Where was you? Where was your name on the wheel?
Right.
You know, in a worldly matter. Go ahead.
You know, this is to show that, you know, Yahweh Shem Yahushua would never do away with his people, you know what I'm saying, and showing who his portion is and who he loves. Psalms 94:14, for Yahweh Shem Yahushua will not cast off his people, neither will he forsake his inheritance. So that shows that he'll never give up his portion or give his that inheritance, that blessing to any other nation.
Right.
That will always belong to Yahweh.
He's not Esau.
Yeah.
All right? Esau gave up his inheritance.
Mm-hmm.
That's the difference. Yahweh Shem Yahushai knew the importance. That's why Jacob supplanted Esau. All right? He knew the importance of the inheritance. All right? Here it is. They both had an opportunity and had a shot. Matter of fact, go to that. All right? They had an opportunity. They both had a shot. And it was lawfully in Esau's hand. All right? It was lawfully Esau Edom's, the older brother of Jacob. I think it's 25 and 30. Where he sold his birthright.
Yeah, the Kankan. The red portrait. Yeah. Let's see what's
You can get to the point. Directly to the point. Start running.
29. This is Genesis 25 and 29 says, and Jacob sowed pottage, and Esau came from the field, and he was faint. And Esau said unto Jacob, feed me, I pray thee, with red pottage, for I am faint. Therefore was his name called Edom. And Jacob said, sell me this day thou birthright. And Esau said, behold, I am at the point to die, and what profit shall this birthright do to me? And Jacob said, swear unto me this day. And he swore unto him, and he sold his birthright unto Jacob.
There you go. All right. He said, what profit does it? What is this going to do for me now?
I don't need it.
He said, hey, here it is. Hey, here it is. They had the law. All right. Esau knew it was his. Okay. But yet he said, it ain't going to profit me. Shit, I'm hungry right now. Give me mine now.
He want that
Forget
now.
the later.
Yep.
I want the now. All right? I want mine now. It's my
money and I want it now.
All right? But hey, Yahweh Shai had it set up. Okay, get it now. Give it to him now. That's what he wants. He has no respect. This is essentially Yahweh said he has no respect. He doesn't want what I already gave to him. All right? Give it to him now. Give him what he wants. He'll see in the end.
Yeah, he's too hungry.
Right? He'll see in the end. Now he's going to be really hungry. Now he's athirst. Now he's starving. Now Esau has the shakes. All right? He has the shakes. He's fiending. He's fiending for a blessing that's no longer his. All right? He's an addict. Hey, and the only thing that quenches Esau's addiction is blood. That's the only thing. All right? Because he believes that he can get his birthright back if he sheds enough. And it will never be given back because it was never yours to begin with.
Yeah, he can only get the carnal things right now. You know, but he can never obtain the spirit. All right. And the things that we have laid up in heaven, you know, they're of a spiritual matter. It goes back to your seed. All right. It goes back to your spirit, where your spirit came from. Not a free.
Yeah.
It says Micah 2:2 says, and they covet fields and take them by violence, and houses and take them away. So they oppress a man and his house, even a man and his heritage. All right, and that shows that, you know, Esau, you know, he's not content with the lot that Yahweh Shai gave him. All right, that's why he's going into other people's. So he disobeyed that order. All right. Now he goes and tries to make other people's inheritance his own. All right, and that's exactly what he's doing with the blessing of Israel. You know.
Yeah, finish Deuteronomy.
He don't abide to his own boundaries.
Right.
He steps outside the lines that he was, you know, he tries to. All right, but he don't understand that everything that he's able to do, all right, how about Shai has allowed him to do it for this short period of time.
Right. Okay.
This is back on Deuteronomy 32 and 10. He found him in the desert land and in the ways of hollowing wilderness. He led him about. He instructed him. He kept him as the apple of his eye.
Right. He kept who as the apple of his eye. All right. He kept the nation of Israel, which he served in, as the apple of his eye. All right. Even though he turned his back on us for a second, it was because, hey, it was the chastisement that was needed. All right. Hey, that experience is the best teacher. All right. Experience is the best teacher, and we are taught. We are being taught how it is to be without Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. All right. When you have not the love and the reverence of the Father, which you belong to. All right. You're like a child who's ran away. All right, and believes that there's better out there. But you don't have any inheritance. You have no job. There is nothing that you can do. You just like, I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna run away because I can't do what I want to do. All right, see how far it gets you.
And then you're gonna come running right back.
If you don't run right back, you'll be destroyed. All right, you wouldn't be. You're not gonna be the person who you could have been if you would have stayed and been obedient unto your parents. All right, you have to do things and compromise yourself. You have to compromise yourself as a woman who is homeless, all right, and ran away from her parents. As a man who is homeless and ran away from his parents. You're put in situations all right, that are not pleasurable or pleasing or beneficial unto you. All right, who's ever ran away and truly received what they were really looking for? I know not one story. There hasn't been one Lifetime special or a documentary where somebody automatically rose to fame and stardom or whatever whatnot.
Sounds like that runaway girl.
Right.
It didn't turn out good for the runaway girl.
It never works out to your benefit. All right, because there's an order to things, and this is the order that Yahweh Hashem Yahushua has set up.
Okay. And now you got to prove. When you come back, now you got to prove yourself.
God.
All right. This the walk that we're currently in. We're ultimately, when it comes down to the MOTB drop, that hour of temptation, that's going to be our final test. That's going to be that's going to be one of the final tests, to receiving that salvation. All right.
God.
Where we don't deny the Lord and stand with our power on it, as the brother always brings out, that the 1,000 men that stood up.
Yep.
To Baal.
Yep. 7,000 who hasn't been the knee. All right. To Baal, who hasn't given into this man's system and claimed and clung unto his way. All right. Hey, for a time we were all walking in darkness. All right. That was part of the prophecy. That was a part of the chastisement. To be without. All right. Go ahead and bring out Romans 9 and start at 11.
It's Romans 9 and 11. For the children being not yet born, neither have done any good or evil, that the purpose of the Most High according to the election might stand.
Right, the according of the election might stand. Neither of them being born yet. As you go back into the book, as you go into the book of Genesis, chapter 25, right in verse 25, 23 through 25. Neither of them yet being born, but for the purpose of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh's selection, Yahweh's selection, his purpose that he has already purposed and predestinated. From when? Since when? The beginning. All right. Luke 1 and 70. The prophets were here from the beginning. All right. The prophets have been prophesying this since the beginning.
Adam?
Right. Since the beginning, this has already been told. So how much more in this day and this time at the end of this shit? How much more is this message being pushed out? And then on the flip side, how much more, wickedness has abounded in this earth? All right, then everybody says, you know what, I can do what I want to do. I am who I am. I feel how I feel. Your feelings are gonna get you got. Hey, ain't no feelings in this game. All right, the street tell you can't have feelings. But Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua said, hey, there's no feelings, no respecter of persons. There's only order. You will learn what you need, and you will see what it is that you need to have.
Yeah, because there's, Jakes will, they'll come across Jakes that's cool, but, they still wicked.
Right.
If they didn't repent to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, they don't receive, this word, at the end of the day, they wicked. It says that in Revelation, everybody's coming back in their own life. All right, the righteous gonna be righteous, and the wicked gonna be wicked. And that's how they gonna stand at the end of the day. It don't matter if they cool. All right, some Jake will have like a better spirit than others, but it don't mean that they're not wicked, because they still doing shit in the dark that you don't know about. They're not living in the light. All right, so here it is. They still, they don't have the covering of Yahweh Shai.
Right.
All right, and we're all sinners, but they don't have the covering of Yahweh Shai. All right, nor the knowledge to change their ways. All right, therefore they still, wicked. They may not be, out there killing people and, doing a whole bunch of, be as bad as other, but their spirit is still, it's not clean.
And that's why Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai says, hey, let your light shine before men, because it is an example. Don't just be a hearer of the word, but a doer of the word.
Right? They have no wisdom.
Right. He said, let your light shine. All right. And to be a shining light, hey, that means everybody can see. Everybody's going to see the examples and the things it is that you are doing and the things that you are talking about. All right. You have to show yourself to be a man of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, a woman of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. You are an example.
Right, well, what does the scripture say? That wisdom maketh a man's face to shine. You know? That's why they had to put the veil over Moses when he came down from Mount Sinai.
Yep.
Right? He was too bright. He's been stepping with the Lord.
Yep.
All right? They can't even look at him. All right?
Too much. Too much. And that's what Jake is saying today.
That's why, like, 2/3 and other, as we was kind of talking about this a little bit earlier in the week, how these other people out here be attracted to the prophets, or they come to you for you don't even know why. They asking you to help them. They ask you at be walking down the street, thousands of other people, but then they come up to you and ask you.
Yep.
Right, because you stand out, whether they're a demon or just somebody in a struggle. They look at you and see that you're a person that can help them.
Yep.
And truly we are, but it may not be the way that the quick fix that you think it's gonna be.
Right.
We can give you this word. We can give you maybe a couple dollars. If the spirit's on us, but they think that you're going to be the end all. They that the spirit about you is the light. You have what they've been seeking, as it says in Romans 11.
Yeah.
You have obtained with the rest.
He's right there.
I didn't finish the other one. Oh, Romans 11.
Yeah, Romans 11.
11.
Not 8:11. You were on 11. Slack, yeah.
How did I finish?
This is Romans 11:7. What then? Israel has not obtained that which he seeketh for, but the election hath obtained it, and the rest were blinded.
Right, the rest were blinded. All right, but the elect of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai have obtained it. They're obtaining it right now. All right? Hey, and we'll know that they all have obtained it when those doors of mercy have been closed. Hey, when World War III pops up, when this MOTB is fully implemented, all right? Micro CHIP, all right? When the collapse of this fall of this system, when more judgment is even pushed out, all right? When you're just walking down the street, hey, and a final destination moment happens right in front of you. And then there's another one, and there's another one. All right? See, y'all think this thing is going to be, everything's going to be okay. It's just going to happen in the dark. I'm not going to see it. No, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai is going to bring terror and fear. Fear to especially so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians. It is Jacob's trouble.
You said judgment started my house first?
So those that don't got it, they're looking at the prophets and the multitude of the elect, like, why is this man, like, there's just something about him, or women, even women or child, like, what's different? What does he got that I don't? And those are gonna be the really the prophets are the little beacons of light, for the multitude of the elect, to come to.
Yep.
Where's the lighthouse?
Yep.
Yeah, it's said you upon a hill.
Right. And where's a lighthouse? Either upon a hill or in an island in the sea. All right. This is all Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. If you're not for him, you're against him. That means if you're not, doing and working in his ministry and part of the body some way, shape, or form, all right, believing upon the testimony, being a prophet of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, being a help or something to do with the ministry of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, you are an enemy. All right, you're adverse. You're an anti-Christ, anti-Hamashiach.
Back on Romans 9 and 11 at the break, not of works, but of him that calleth. It is said unto her, the elder shall serve the younger.
Right, the elder shall serve the younger. Esau, all right, will serve, Jacob. All right, it wasn't of works. It was all for predestination. It was all for the word of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai being fulfilled. So these people walk by, laugh, scoff, and mock. All right. You have these other nations to believe that they're the people. It's their book, but they can't line up any scriptures that says so. The curses aren't clinging unto them. They live in abundance. So that means they would feel the other side of the prophecy. Not to say that every brother is not well off. All right, not to say that every brother is in destitute and lacking in poor. All right, but here it is. If you can't fit these prophecies to you, then you obviously can't be the people of the book, because Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai said these will cling unto you.
And you will know.
So you will know. Deuteronomy 28 and I believe it's 52. All right, matter of fact, can we get that? Can you get that and continue on that? It might be 30 seconds.
Romans 9 and 13, as it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated.
Right, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated. It is Esau that he has set up to be what? To be that sacrifice of out of all the nations. Out of all the nations, because there had to be one that he chose, and he chose who? He chose Esau, Edom. All right? The one that he disdains, the one that puts the bad taste in his mouth, the one he can't stand. He chose that nation. He chose, Esau, Edom, the so-called Redskins, as his brother Colum loves to say. The true Redskins. All right? And if you don't know who the Redskins are, those who show their blood shows forth through their skin. All right? So-called white man. All right?
When they start yelling, or they get embarrassed, they get hot, drink.
Good old boys. All right? You're right? You're good old boys. The ones who waving those Confederacy flags. Woo-hoo. All right? But the ones whose father's line truly go back. Because Israel spread as the sand of the sea. Israel looks like everybody. All right? Because this devil, through Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai's purpose and his will, has hid us amongst all nations.
It's a beautiful strategy.
All right? Here it is. You think you think Esau Edom is the only one that has spies? All right, Esau Edom, in his government, he sets up and pays off people of other nations. So how much more now? How much more now is Yahweh a man of war? How much more does he know? How much more does he know strategy? All his strategy, all was made for him and by him, for his purpose, his way, and his will. All right?
It's Deuteronomy 28. Was you done?
Yeah.
Deuteronomy 28 and 45 says, moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee, and shall pursue thee, and overtake thee, till thou be destroyed, because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of the Lord thy power, to keep his commandments and his statutes, which he commanded thee. And they shall be upon thee for a sign, and for a wonder, and upon thy seed forever.
A sign, a wonder, all right, and upon thy seed forever. So if this ain't fitting you, if these curses of the book ain't fitting you, how could this be you? Oh, no. The Most High don't know what he's talking about. Or the Most High is a liar. He just put that there just so you could have something to read. It was just filler space in the book. Right? It was just he didn't know he didn't know what he was talking about.
When you see the small hats go into transatlantic slavery as a verse at the end of the chapter it speaks about.
Right.
When had they been out and about in the city? You still got Jake today getting gunned down by the police.
Right. And he said he knows who he is. If you talk to the small hatters, they can trace their lineage all the way back. Jake can't do that. The true children of Jacob can't do that. We can trace our heritage back to the scriptures, all right? Because this is the history book. This is that heritage book. This is the heritage book that said we won't know, but these things are the indication that you belong to me.
And write it out in Habakkuk. They will oppress a man in his heritage. All right, they oppress a man, and they're thief, identity theft. Truly, what these people in Israel are right now. They're guilty of identity theft.
They claim everything else besides themselves.
How come you only claim one tribe?
Right.
The other 11 don't. You're not part of them. Everybody can come into your religion. All right.
Yeah, that all is welcome type of spirit.
Hey, and you know that you're not the people too, because your lineage, you don't even go by your lineage. All right. Your lineage lies in your mother. All right. When the scriptures say the lineage lies in the father. All right. Here it is. Matter of fact, can you bring that up? Bring that up. And is that in the Torah? Isn't that in the Torah? I think
you just pointed out.
I thought you had it.
I got it.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be in the Torah? Let's see how many books that is. Because what's the Torah? Somebody tell me, how many books are the Torah consistent? All right. What does the law consist of? All right. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It'd be like the first 5 books. All right. Here it is.
Right here. It's right here.
I mean, it's right here.
You have to see it.
I mean,
there's no way you can look past it.
But there's they say the Most High is a lie. This is what they're telling you. All right, go ahead.
Numbers 1 and 18. And they assembled all the congregation together on the first day of the second month. And they declared their pedigrees after their fathers by the house of their fathers. Slaki. And they declared their pedigrees after their families by the house of their fathers.
Right, after pedigrees by the house of their father, after their lineage comes from the father. It is your father's line that is needed to determine who you are and whose you are. All right? Because the Most High set it up that way. He said, you know what? Your father is an Israelite, so therefore your sons and daughters comes out of your father's line, you're going to be Israel. Your mother's an Israelite, she got with another nation. All right, hey, through the conquering of your nation, now they ain't Israelites. Because that's not the lineage. All right? Yahweh Shem Yahushai said his tabernacle is of men. So if his tabernacle is of men, would his lineage be of a woman? That don't make no sense.
Don't make no sense of it.
The lineage would have to come through your father if Yahweh Shem Yahushai's tabernacle is of men. His holy. All right, the temple. Make it make sense. All right. Go back to Romans 9 and go 9, 3 through 5.
Oh, Romans 9, 3. It's Romans 9, 3. For I could wish that myself were accused, accursed, the water. But from the Mashiach, for my brethren, my kinsmen according to the flesh.
My brethren, my kinsmen, according to the flesh, that of my lineage. The lineage goes back into what? The father's line. Goes back into the seed. As it says in the book of Revelation, chapter 22 and verse 17, I am the offspring. All right? The seed, the lineage of David, roughly paraphrasing scripture.
Who are Israelites?
Who are Israelites? Who are Israelites?
That's what it says.
Who are Israelites? No. It says, who are Israelites? They didn't say small hatters.
They didn't say world either.
Right? They didn't just say one tribe. It said Yasharallah, who are Israelites. All right? Got it.
To whom pertaineth the adoption?
To whom pertaineth the adoption? All right? The adoption. As you go back into the, Exodus? It might be Genesis. I think I said
Getting adopted back to
Yeah.
Yahweh.
Pages is still
Grab that.
Yep. Ah, yeah. I got one that bit my ear, one that bit my neck. It's lucky.
What is the scripture?
They got adopted back into Yahweh.
God, I got it. This is the book of Exodus, chapter 4, in verse 22, and it reads, And thou shalt say unto Pharaoh, Thus saith Yahweh, Israel is my son, even my firstborn. All right? Hey, Yahweh Shem Yahushua said, hey, Israel is his son, even his firstborn. All right? Who pertaineth the adoption. All right? You can get that. Slocky, I have to pull that. That was right there.
Who pertaineth the adoption and the glory and the covenant and the giving of the law and the service of Yahweh Shem Yahushua and the promises.
Right, the service and the promise of Yahweh Shem Yahushua.
Which, Israel was the only one that was given the law, statute, and commandments. You know what I'm saying? Psalms 147, 19 and 20. Given the law. No one else was given the law but Israel.
Right? Hey, it goes to show you that Yahweh Shem Yahushua always had a nation, always had a people. It's always been you. Okay?
Just without, he said he would never forsake his people or their inheritance.
Yep.
So that shows you. You said to the front?
Yep.
Whose are the fathers, and of whom, as concerning the flesh of the Mashiach, come, who is over all, the Most High, blessed forever. Amen. So who are the fathers? And our founding fathers, what? The God of who? Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, man. All right. Concerning the flesh of the Mashiach, come all forever. Blessed, amen.
Jump down and I think it's, I want to say 11, where the promise rise to.
You started.
Yeah, start at 9.
Hey, just read down.
Just read down.
6, not as though the word of the Most High had taken none effect, for they are not all Israel which are of Israel.
Right, they are not of Israel, which are of Israel. All right, Israelites. All right, the Israelites. Okay.
Neither because they are the seed of Abraham.
Hey, because Abraham would be what? The father of many nations. All right? That's what the scripture says. As you go back into it, Abraham is the father of many nations.
Are they all children? But in Isaac shall thou seed be called.
Right. So just because you're of Abraham, the father of many nations, Ishmael is a Hebrew, but he's not in Israel. All right? Father of many nations. Here it is, Moab, all right, and Ammon, all right, are Hebrews, but they're not Israelites.
Esau Edom.
Right.
I believe there's seven or eight.
Yep.
Seven.
Seven.
Yeah, 7 Hebrew nations.
All right. It was never given unto them to have the blessing. All right. It was only given to Israelites. So you can't say Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai is unjust and unfair, because he has clearly told you. He told you aforetime. These other nations have known this aforetime. Okay?
That is, they which are the children of the flesh, those are not the children of the Most High, but the children of the promise are counted for the seed.
Right. The children of the promise are counted for the seed. The seed goes back into what? The lineage, the sperm. All right. The sperm, the semen. The semen comes from what? It comes from man. Women do not carry the seed. All right. Go there. That's another indication that the small hatter's doctrine is off. All right. And they only make themselves of one tribe. Why? Because the head tribe of Judah has the power. So they call themselves Ishis. All right? Because that's their lust for power.
We wish we were.
Right. It's that lust. So everybody has power in your nation. All right? Has the power over the people. That's what they say. All right? Just like that messed up person said, if we are the people of the book, who are you to tell us what we can and cannot do? All right? You're not the people of the book. So Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai has us standing up boldly to tell you, hey, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai has something for you. Destruction. All right? It's coming to you. It's coming unto you. It's coming unto your children. Let Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai be true and every man be a liar. All right?
Romans 9:9, for this is the word of the promise. At this time will I come, and Sarah shall have a son. And not only this, but when Rebekah also had conceived by one, even by our father Isaac.
Right. Isaac. There lies the promise again. Isaac. Bringing it back all the way around. Esau and Jacob. As we had pulled that out earlier. All right. Here it was. Esau was denied. Read that just for edification. Read it again. Esau was denied. Him and his lineage denied. Access denied. Do not pass go. Do not collect the blessing. Don't even get $200. Get your ass in the pit. Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai is not playing with y'all. All right?
Romans 9:10, again, it says, and not only this, but when Rebekah also had conceived by one, even by our father Isaac.
Right.
For the children being not yet born, neither having done any good or evil, that the purpose of the Most High according to the election might stand, not of works, but by him that calleth.
Him that calleth. So what did he call? Go ahead.
It was said unto her, the elders should serve the younger. As it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated.
Goes to prove yet again. And it shows you that Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai is balance. All right? That balance is, I chose one and I denied the other.
Yeah, it says it.
All right? And we brought it out earlier. Keep going.
It says, what shall we say then? Is there unrighteousness with the Most High? The Most High forbid. For he said to Moses, I will have mercy on whom I will have mercy, and I will have compassion on whom I will have compassion.
Right. Go ahead and read it. Hey, this is unfair. Go ahead and read it.
So,
Listen why he set him up.
he says, so then it is not of him that willeth, nor of him that runneth, but of the Most High that showeth mercy.
Showeth mercy. I will have mercy on who I will have mercy. I will have compassion on whom I will have compassion. Go ahead and listen why he sets him up.
I got him, sir. I got him.
It says, for the scripture said unto Pharaoh, even for this same purpose have I raised thee up.
The power that he set up, the very kingdom that he set up to oppress his people, he used for his glorification, his magnification of his name. I do this for my name's sake, he said. Read it again.
Romans 9:17, for the scriptures said unto Pharaoh, even for this same purpose have I raised thee up, that I might show my power in thee, and that my name might be declared throughout all the earth.
My name is declared. He put his name on Israel. His name is declared. His Israelites. He, Prince of the power. Yahweh. All right? Yahweh.
That name's going
Yahweh.
to be glorified.
Yahweh Bashem Yahushai.
Come.
He is, he to be, he exists. Yahweh, Yahweh Shai. He saves and he delivers. Who? He, Prince of the power. That's who he delivers. He, Prince of the power. He, Prince of the power. Yahweh. Yahweh. He is, he to be, he exists. Yahweh Shai. He saves, he delivers, he is salvation. Israel. He, Prince of the power. I can, I will, I do, I have, you are.
Only for Israel.
Yeah, fellas. All right? It is him. Yahweh chose you, Israel, so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians, as well as you speckled birds whose father's line goes back. All right? That's it. You got something?
No, I was looking for something.
Got.
Thought I had it.
Drop down to 20.
Romans 9:20. Nay, but oh man, who art thou that replies against the Most High? Shall the thing formed say unto it, shall the thing formed say to him that formed it, why hast they made me thus?
Why hast thou made me thus?
Why did you make me this way?
Yahweh Bashem Yahushai chose the nation to be this way. He chose for it to happen like this. He chose Israel to go through the shit they go through for the disobedience that we had. From the disobedience that we had to learn the lesson of how to judge. Learning how to judge is to, ye are gods. All right? What did it say in the book of Exodus, chapter 3? All right? Or chapter 2. The man has become like unto us, knowing good and evil. All right?
I mean,
Genesis
3.
Genesis 3. That's Exodus in my mind. Genesis 3. All right? Man has become like us, knowing good and evil. All right? So to know both sides, you actually have to go through it. Like I said all the time, the best judges are those who have been through some shit, who know the ins and outs of it, who have been in the streets before. All right? But been brought to change their ways, ultimately, to be a judge. That's why people like Judge Joe Brown so much. All right? Because he speaks truth. He relates to the people.
Yeah.
All right? He came out of that situation. In comparison, if you have Cartwright, the Edomite, who ain't never been through nothing, but yet passing judgment on you. But he or she grew up with the inheritance and grew up with the trust fund. Had everything. Lights never been shut off. Never had to dodge anything. Never had to lay on the ground. Don't know nothing about nothing. Always had an abundance of everything. The fatness of the earth. You're not judging right because you don't know shit. You haven't been through shit. Only thing you know is what the textbook told you. Oh, that's not right, and this is right. Okay, that's what we're gonna go with. And then you decide to get a little pride in you and say, you know what, I'm gonna be nice today. It's within my power to, let you get away. All right. Hey, yeah, Jake almost got hit.
Ran him over on the bike.
Right. All right, you got it.
Keep going on.
Yeah, keep going.
Has not the powder, it's like, have not the, potter power over the clay of the same lump to make one vessel unto honor and another unto dishonor. Ow.
Right, another unto dishonor. For this reason, he raised Pharaoh up to show his power and to magnify and glorify his name. All right. Yep.
Oh, it's like, this is 2 Timothy 2:20 says, but in a great house there are not only vessels of gold and of silver, but also of wood of the earth, and some to honor and some to dishonor.
Right. Hey, there's all types of things in the house, but some are honorable and some are dishonorable. Some are held to such a high esteem, and some are not.
You got your trash can.
All right. Hey, it's great for its purpose. It's meant for the purpose of taking out trash, but guess what? If I lose a trash can, am I like, oh no? No, I'm just gonna go get another one.
And you're just gonna hang the trash bag up on the
Right.
on a drawer.
I'm gonna use yeah. I'm gonna devise something. All right. But here it is. If I lose my water heater,
There's some things that are expendable.
right?
You
If
know?
I lose my faucet or something like that in comparison to housely items, well, shit, I'm hurting a little bit. If I ain't got no water, I can't. If I ain't got no water heater, I can't get no water. All right. If it's capped off, there is no water to be gotten. All right. And essentially, now, even speaking of water, this is the water that we need.
Yeah, you saw
living
like
water.
you saw like a trash bag, you know. once you get done, using it, it's gonna get thrown out.
God, it's limited time use.
Yeah.
All right.
And that's all you good for. Yahweh Shimon Shah is gonna clean the house. All right.
Hey, he said, but judgment's gonna start in his house first. All right. You got it. What's up?
It'll be off that topic.
Yep. We got.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
I said we could go to anything we wanted to.
Yeah. Hey, let's hit another word right quick. All right, because we know that that's coming.
Oh yeah.
All right, we see it. We see the laws implemented. We see the things that they're doing and messing with the signal. All right, here it is. Yeah, how about Shimei Shai? Hey, said, get it while the getting's good.
Get it while it's hot.
All right, get it while it's $3.99. All right, this is a limited time offer.
Getting it up.
You grab whatever.
Yeah, you're in Romans right now. Go ahead and grab it in Romans. All right.
I got, this is Proverbs 8:11. It says, "For wisdom is better than rubies, and all the things that may be desired are not compared to it."
Wisdom is better than rubies, and all the things that are desired are not comparison to it. You're going to desire this word. You're going to desire the truth of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai in the day, more so when you can't find it. All right? You're going to desire it because you're going to know that you're lacking. You're going to know that I had an opportunity. Why? Because Yahweh Hashem Yahushai is going to bring it to the forefront of your mind. You had an opportunity. You had a chance to receive the word. I gave everybody who's of my nation applicable amount of time. Why? Because I am of mercy and compassion. I gave you the time. I pointed it out to you.
Right, and there's going to be a shift. You know, right now the riches and the wealth of this world is what people desire. All right. Yeah, but the riches, the carnal shit is what people, you know, seek after. Okay, and it's going to switch to being where, you know, when you know, Jacob's trouble hits, the only thing people are going to be looking for is a sound mind and this word.
Yep.
All right, and it's going to be too late. They ain't going to be able to find it. All right, but the value of this word is going to, you know, the stock of this word is going to, you know, skyrocket. All right, yeah, because as things get, you know, are hidden or are less accessible, that's when value increases. You know, that's in, you know, in a worldly sense too.
Yep.
Right, just like during C19, all right, cars. How much did cars go up?
Yep.
All right, how much did these barbers start charging for their damn haircuts?
All right.
They used to be $20, you know.
Hey, what did toilet paper
$25,
go to?
what did it? Right, people was reselling toilet paper on eBay for, you know, ridiculous amounts of price. You could barely find. You had to fight with people in the damn store to get you a 4-pack.
Yeah. Hey, here and there, then they start rationing. All right.
Yeah, come between, you know, when we open.
Right. Hey, they locked up toilet paper for a second. They had somebody sitting there with toilet paper. All right. And now, guess what? They don't have nobody sitting there. They said, oh, we have the machines built. We have the doors and the locks ready to start locking up this shit slowly. And that's what you're seeing. You're seeing detergent being locked up. You're seeing toothpaste, deodorant. Now you go into these Walmarts, these Targets and shit. Everything's got a security tag on it or whatever.
You even seen in some places the meat.
God.
Which those things ain't gonna stop nobody. You know.
Yep.
Those are all just you know, be like, oh, you can't take that.
Right. Make you a little bit more hesitant. All right.
But yeah, that value is coming to the word, and it's gonna be something you can't get, or you can't get this word without a prophet. All right. So when the prophets ain't all on the highways and byways no more, and the videos ain't on the internet, all right, where are you gonna find it?
Right. Hey, you better hope that Yahweh Hashem Yahushai sends you a prophet. All right.
We're you know, right now we're in a time where we're preparing ourselves, you know, to carry, you know, to embody this word. You know, so when we make that trek through Jacob's trouble, all right, we can maneuver in the spirit.
Right, because Yahweh Hashem Yahushai said it should be in your inward parts. All right. Hey, you have to don't be just a hearer of the word, but a doer.
Action.
All right. Your action has to be put forth. That's what gives you the action of being the light. All right. A light is an action. All right. To turn on the light, it takes what? Action.
Yeah.
Faith. Faith activates the light. All right. That's not me. That's Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Right. All praises to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Right. It activated the light so that you have the opportunity to see out here. That's what this word is. It is an opportunity for you to see, Jake. You got it?
Romans 13:11, and that knowing the time, that none is high time to awake out of sleep.
Now knowing the time, it is now. Read it again. It is now.
Romans 13:11, and that knowing the time, that now is a high time to awake out of sleep.
High time to wake out of sleep. Because when somebody comes in the room, if you're sleeping and they turn on the light, you tend to what? You tend to wake up. All right? You tend to wake up. Time to wake up. Get up. All right? Wake up and get up. It's not the first of the month. All right? It's the beginning of the end. It's the beginning of heaven. It's the beginning of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai's rulership. All right? Before it is here, it had to be ushered in. And being ushered in is the beginning, the announcing, the heralding in 40 plus years. Starting with our head apostle, Apostle Tahar. It has been spoken. Get ready. The king is returning. All right, you love that. You Jakes love that on Lion King. The king has returned. The king is returning. He has sent his men to herald him in. Go out them and let them know from me. Give them warning from me.
I'm coming.
Let these other nations know that I'm coming. I'm coming to what? I'm coming to defend you. To give a recompense for you.
He said, I'm not coming to the world and said peace, but a sword.
Right? Got it.
Come. Continuing. For now is our salvation nearer than when we believe.
Nearer than when we believe. Now, this day, this time. Nearer than we believe. You ain't gonna have to hear no more Hellcats. All right? Hell. This is hell. That's why you got all these Hellcats running around. All right? Destruction, disorder, and chaos. All right? They released the Hellcat, and then they released the Hell Demon. All right? Yeah, the demon.
Right after the Hellcat.
Right? They released the demon. That's exactly what Esau did. He was telling you what he's doing. Hey, through Stearns and so on and so forth, all his enchantments. He's releasing all this shit because he know, hey, he had to amp up on his wickedness.
A short time.
You know he had a short time. He had to double down, triple down. As we go in for Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, all chips in. Hey, he went in for Satan on the left-hand side. All chips in.
I'm gonna make him fear me.
It has to be. All right, you got it.
Amos 8 and 11. Behold, the days come, said Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, thou power, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but hearing the words of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai.
By hearing the words. Hey, Book of Eli. It's not just a book. The very words will turn their mind.
Yeah, he knew it was power.
All right? The very words. It's the word. The word is Yahweh Shai, embodied in the flesh. That's the word of Yahweh. All right? It's the word of Yahweh. Hey, Yahweh loves to hear himself. All right? He loves to hear himself. That's why he duplicated himself. He gave his only begotten son. He spoke it. He said, I was yet my father's daily delight. He spoke it and it existed. And when it existed, it became the flesh. That very flesh is here. Then came you and I, the nation of Israel, under by Yahweh's order, through Yahweh Shai's work, through Yahweh's order, and his destination, and in allowing him to bring forth everything as he has set forth.
The real blueprint.
The majesty and the glory of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai is innumerable, like his mercy and his grace that he has for his nation. You got it.
And they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east. They shall run to and fro, seeking the word of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai,
And shall not find it.
Hey, it's not going to be found. Whose fault is that? I gave you so much time, but now you're looking for it. Well, I will laugh at your calamity and mock you when your fear comes. Why? Because I told you. My servants are going to eat. You see them? They're good. That's how he's going to laugh. He's going to show you his servants. He's going to show you the brothers and sisters that followed the word of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, not only as prophets, like Apostle Rakah says, hey, there's going to be a steak right in front of you and you can't get to it. You're going to look at it. Hey, and Yahweh Bashim Yahushai is going to have a bird come and swoop. And the bird's going to eat it in front of you.
You're going to have the energy to do nothing.
Right? Then Yahweh Bashim Yahushai said, hey, the birds of the air even get fed. How much better are ye? All right, so he's going to feed the birds in that day still. And then guess what? After they get done eating that steak and you perish, he's going to make sure there's a bird there to eat your rotten corpse. All right? Because the birds will get fed. Regardless of what you think. It is all order of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai.
Trying to get a meal in the kingdom.
All right? Hey, fear not him who can destroy the body, but fear him that can destroy body and soul in hell. And half of that destruction is not receiving the word of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai and perishing and seeing your own demise. When you have to look, you have to look at judgment in the face. That is the mockery that you have to deal with. You're looking at judgment, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai in his face for the judgment that you're about to receive. You don't think a person knows that they're about to die when they're pining away? Matter of fact, can somebody get that? Lamentations. Yeah. Got it?
I thought it was 12 years.
It's like
Yeah. It's Lamentations 4:9. They that be slain with the sword are better than they that are slain with hunger.
Right.
it started at 8.
God.
So
This is Lamentations 4:8 says their visage
Yep.
is blacker than a coal. They are not known in the streets. Their skin covered to their bones. It is withered, and it is become like a stick. They that be slain with the sword are better than they that are slain with hunger. For those pine away, stricken through for what of the fruits of the field.
Right. They're consonants. All right. Hey, there's a process, all right, to pining away. There's a process for famine that your body takes. The breaking down of your tissue, the darkening of your skin. All right. There's no substance that you have. Your body is eating itself. All right. That's why Yahweh Shai told you in the book of Matthew, chapter 3. All right. Man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word. All right. This word could sustain you. Believing upon Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, having faith, and that he fed the birds and he will feed you, for his servants will eat.
yeah, you go back and look at pictures. And if you wasn't in the truth, you're actually looking malnourished and sick. But it does take a part because when you come in the truth, you're eating different. You start eating a little bit different and everything. But the word actually nourished you.
Right.
Changed your appearance.
Right. I got a quick testimony. Before I came into the truth, it was easy. People would recognize me from anywhere. All right. But when I came into the truth, I was walking right by a man who I've known since I was 8 years old. He didn't even know it was me. He didn't know it was me until I called his name and said, "It's me." Right? He didn't know. He was like, "Oh shit, I didn't even recognize you." I was walking by him for about 3 to 5 minutes.
Just to see if he noticed.
Just to see if he noticed. And he did not. Why? Because Yahweh Shem Yahushua took that worldly mindset. All right? He took the worldly mindset out of me, so I became unrecognizable to him. Hey, call all Yahweh Shem Yahushua.
It's like putting on a new man.
Right? It's the new man. It wasn't only new in my appearance, it was the what has shown forth. All right? Because I would get noticed from anywhere. It didn't matter, haircut, no haircut. Hey, Yahweh Shem Yahushua changes you for the better.
You do turn unrecognizable.
Right, hey, and that's part of being hidden. He hides you in his secret places. But as you are a light shine, hey, lights get turned on and off for particular times.
So hidden in plain sight.
God.
We all on the highways and byways, the chief place of concourse. But yet these, and that's, we go into hidden in plain sight as a tactic that the Illuminati use, but hey, Yahweh Shem Yahushua is the creator of all. All right, and the prophets are out here in the chief place of concourse where everybody can see you. All right, on one of the main streets in Vegas, yet people won't see us. All right, the Lord has the spirit blinded. He has their spirit blinded to not receive this truth, not so they can't receive His mercy. All right, why? Because at the end of it all, they wicked and they love Babylon. They love that perverse spirit that this place allows them to be in.
Man, this is Sodom and Gomorrah, truly. All right, if you ain't never been to Vegas, hey, no. There's high level witchcraft out here. All right, major enchantments. Hey, we got all the old kingdoms right down on the strip. You got Rome, you got Egypt, you got Babylon. All right. Hey, you even got Mardi Gras.
You got great work.
Right. You got everything. All right. Hey, what is that new one that was just built recently?
Resort.
World
Reserve.
World Reserve.
Yeah, the China Mall.
Yeah.
That's
World-
supposed to be.
Well, they got a whole bunch of different shit.
Right. Hey, then the Fountain Blue.
Yeah, the Fountain Blue.
All right. Hey, man.
You got the stratosphere, to show the closeness of God. You know what I mean?
It's everything out here.
Yeah.
All right. You got it.
I have one preview,
Yep.
with the famine. With that, like saying, when you're finding a way and you see the bones, like, those videos that they show on TV, the kids are over there and they're showing them starving.
You mean the one? Hey, you mean the one Russia showing their people
Yeah.
about America?
Kids starving and poverty for $1 a day. You come home.
Right. Hey, because America is considered a third world country. All right. You just have a couple of trinkets that haven't decayed away yet. All right. You got it.
It was Lamentations 5 and 10. It says, our skin was black like an oven because the terrible famine.
Right. Terrible famine.
Terrible.
It didn't say, some of the famine, somewhat of the famine.
It said terrible. Terrible.
Terrible. Terrible.
It's going to be the worst famine of all time.
Hey, what did it say? 1929, all right, was what? The year of the Great Depression.
That's going to make that look like child's play.
Hey, the media is telling you that. They're telling you this collapse that is coming, hey, is going to be greater than the Great Depression. What are they going to call it now? Hey, what are you going to call it? The Great Devastation?
The final.
The final devastation? Right?
The finale. The final finale.
It's lucky that I didn't put under my glasses.
Glasses suck. They don't put something on.
All right?
That was in a warning.
I'm going to pull Psalms 19.
This is Psalms 19:1. The heavens declare the glory of Yahweh, and the firmament showeth his handiwork. Day unto day uttereth speech, and night unto night showeth knowledge. There is no speech nor language where their voice is not heard.
Right, there's no speech or no language that this voice is not heard. Yahweh Shem Yahushai is making his word manifest. It's coming out. It's touching all four corners of the earth. Hey, so there is no denying. All right, there's no I didn't know. There's no I didn't hear. You can get it in Cantonese, Japanese, Chinese Sign Language, Tagalog, French, Braille. It doesn't matter.
It comes in all flavors.
All right. However many languages there are across the world is how many languages that Yahweh Shem Yahushai will put forth this message. Why? Because a brother and sister could be outside of their native land, all right, and be in Rome, be in Italy, be in America, all right?
Or
But-
even look like the other nation.
Or look like the other nation, right? But he or she could be somewhere, all right? And there's somebody who's in the truth or that knows their language, speaks their language. All right? Yahweh sent Yahushai to gather his sheep. And he said, hey, not all, I have other sheep there of another pasture. All right, so go get them. Bring them back unto me. He is sent unto all the lost sheep of the children of Israel. All right? You got it.
So, verse 4 says, their line has gone out through all the earth, and their words to the end of the world. In them hath he set a tabernacle for the sun.
Set a tabernacle for the sun. All right, the heralding in the majesty, the glory to call out the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. It is the name of Yahweh that Yahushai first screamed out through the rooftops. All right, it was the only begotten Son that the Father sent to be able to scream His name throughout the rooftops. That it be found worthy. That Lamb without blemish had to come first, all right? Because the offense was given, hey, and we took heed to the law, but the law was not yet being able to be performed to its liking, essentially, all right? To Yahweh's liking until He has sent His only begotten Son. All right, through grace and mercy, we made it through the time that Yahushai came. And now, through Yahushai's blood, we are all brought back. But it's still through grace and mercy that we have to obtain and go through that furnace of affliction. For everything else to be cleansed and purged. You believe upon the purge of the world, all right? But believe upon who's bringing the purge. Who is stirring up man's mind to even make the movie The Purge, to show you these things are coming. All right, war has happened and war is happening.
It's, Ezekiel 11:16. Therefore say, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, although I have cast them far off among the heathen, and although I have scattered them among the countries, yet will I be to them as a little sanctuary in the countries where they shall come. You know, and going with the prophets that are teaching all around the globe. You know, worldwide. All right, this truth is worldwide. All right, you have a little sanctuary.
Now you got to have a mega church.
All right, so that one prophet in another country, you know, he's a little sanctuary to the elect.
Nah, Nate's got to fly all over the world.
You know, they gonna find that water.
You got to bring all of Israel back. This is what false prophets are saying.
Which
You have to fly all over the world to bring them back. How else are they going to know? All right? Hey, they know by this internet, the heavy lifting horse, the line that has went throughout. All right? Hey, if the way that it needed to be done was for every man to travel, or just for an elect man to travel, well, Nate and his congregation haven't hit everywhere. All right? They haven't went to the back corners and the alleyways and so on and so forth of these third world countries, or even, hey, what happens when they go to the harlot houses? All right? You have had cases, hey, with the pew pew.
Yep. Fight breaks out.
Really, we just got to preach the word and put it on YouTube, because as you know, the apostle, you know, that's the heavy lifter. You know, that's the workhorse of this truth. All right. But everywhere there's a prophet. You know, the Lord set it up that way.
Yeah. So you can receive this word, get this good news. All right. So you can hear about, hey, your lot as a child of Israel, your lot as a 2/3 of Israel, your lot as a heathen nation.
Right. Even though there's a more prominent number in Babylon the Great, because the majority of Israel is here.
Right.
Right. This is the main land of our captivity.
Yep. Hey, what did you say? What is that?
When you go back,
Deuteronomy.
Take you back to Egypt.
Deuteronomy, where he came out, read it yesterday. I think it's Deuteronomy 10, or is it Jeremiah 5, where it says you were 70, and then you came out the multitude. All right. Look. Let's see. You can go to Romans. Somebody can grab Romans and finish that up.
You're thinking of Deuteronomy 10 and 22. It says, "Thy fathers went down into Egypt with 70 persons, and now the Yahweh, thy power, hath made thee as the stars of heaven, as the stars of heaven for multitude."
Right, stars of heaven is a multitude. All right, because when's the last time you counted and numbered the stars of heaven? I'll wait.
Possible.
How about Shimei Yahushua said he took 70. He took 70 and made the stars of heaven. What? Out of 70? He said one shall become a strong nation. He took 70 and made stars of heaven. Have you ever have you ever seen the heavens at night with clear skies? You ever been over in the mountains or something like that? All right, you ever seen when the skies, low chemtrails and the whole 9 yards, and look up and you see the vastness of the stars and the beauty and the majesty of Yahweh Shem Yahushua? The stars of heaven? Really? Really? Yes, really. His glory and his magnification of his nation. He said, you are the stars of heaven. And this is only the heaven that you can see. This is from your limited view. You know not the power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. You know not the majesty and the glory and the mercy and the grace that he is in, and the blessing he has imparted unto Israel. You got it?
Yeah.
Oh, you got it?
13:11. Yeah, I already got it. 13:11. You want me to read down back on?
Romans?
Yeah.
No, Romans 10,
13.
and 13.
Romans 10 and 13, for whosoever shall call upon the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushua shall be saved.
It because only the Israelites who can truly call on that name and receive that mercy and that grace and repent.
How then shall they call upon him in whom they have not believed?
How can you call on him if you have not believed on him?
So it goes to, really it's just the elect.
Right? Because, hey, it's only the elect that truly believe. Go ahead.
And how shall they believe in him of whom they have not heard?
But they are here because the prophets have been here since the beginning. He has sent watchmen up. All right? Hey, Luke 1:70 said the prophets have been here since the beginning. Amos 3:7 said he would do nothing but reveal his secrets unto his servants, the prophets. All right? That it may be revealed. He said, I will give you pastors after my own heart, after my own mind, lead you into the way that is pleasing unto me.
And how shall they hear without a preacher?
That preacher is that messenger who has been sent. Give them warning from me yet again. Then they shall know that a prophet has been amongst them. All right? If you don't take heed to the warning, you're going to remember. I didn't take heed. And that damn is not just going to be like damn like I just said. Your damn is going to be like, ah! Right? As that lady got scared and just turned around. All right? Fear. You don't know what's going on. Because you're in darkness. You have not Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. There's so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Semio Indians out there who are lacking. You really get caught lacking. You worried about the worldly lacking. You're lacking in the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua.
They say don't get caught by your opposite. The world's your op.
Right.
So you don't get caught lacking.
Hey, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua says that at that time resistance is futile. Right?
And how shall they preach except they be sent? As it is written, how beautiful are the feet of them that preach the gospel of peace and bring glad tidings of good things.
Right. This is the gospel of peace. Even though it might sound like adverse peace, nah. Peace only happens through what? War. Peace only happens through the submission of your enemies. All these other nations have to submit before peace comes. Yahweh Bashem Yahushua has to bring the sword to 2/3 of the nation of Israel so peace can come. Because 2/3 are rebels. They're siding with Esau, Edom. John 8:44. They're like, no, we got you on the back end. It was wicked Israelites from the beginning. All right? Hey, there was those who crept in unaware. And that was 2/3 of the nation of Israel. Like the apostles say, hey, there's agents amongst the camps. Believe them. Know them.
Well, those Judas goats.
Right. But know that Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is going to vindicate the righteous, his elect. All right? Get the MOTB and we'll go ahead and close out. Unless y'all brothers got something else. I'm trying to bring it.
I'll grab this first. This is 1 Thessalonians 5:1. But of the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you, for yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape.
Hey, peace and safety. You start to see this little peace and safety. They tell you everything's going to be okay. Hey, Cho Harris, all right? She's telling, hey, everything's stronger than it's ever been. Preacher Joe is doubling down. Hey, we're doing great work. We're going to This is strong.
Strong economy stock market crash.
Yeah. We're on the uprise. It's ticking up. People, don't worry. And you fucking fools are in the mindset of birth. How?
Impact's coming.
Right. All pestilence.
It's just resurfacing.
All right.
They're using all the war tactics on you, Jake. They're bringing all. He gonna bring everything he got and things you haven't seen.
That's all right. Somebody will pick it up. Right? Somebody will pick it up and hold it for them. Enough out here. All right.
Revelations 13 and 15. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak, and cause that as many would not worship the image of the beast should be deleted.
Hey, are you not seeing that now? Are you not seeing this thing being pushed to the forefront and being talked about more than ever? The MOTB is now mainstream media. All right? They are showing you. They showed you at that dude from the Olympics just walking in. Boom. Hey, don't worry about it. I got it.
That
It's
was
good.
NFL.
NFL, slock it.
But still,
But great,
yeah.
they're showing you what it's gonna be like.
Right.
You wanna survive in our world. This is what you gotta do.
Oh, don't worry about it. Everything's gonna be taken care of. You have
Whole Foods,
Whole Foods.
Amazon.
Wall Street, CVS, all your pharmaceutical places.
Right. You have the Wi-Fi telling you it's hey, this ID that's coming and that's needed. All right. This ID is gonna hold your financial, your
All your
medical,
personal records.
everything. It's gonna have everything for you. Yeah. Well, not we. It's not. All right.
So we-
Yeah.
No, I was trying
Well.
to. Yeah. I know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah.
Same difference.
But yeah, hey, it's all here. This is everything that is needed. And anybody who's starting to speak against these things, all right, that is set up, this financial system that's coming and is implemented already, but when it gets into full swing, hey, start monetizing and cutting. All right, time to start. Hey, Esau's starting to trim the fat.
And so using your money as a defense.
Right,
Because it's only going to last so long.
right.
It says Proverbs, Proverbs 18:10, the Lord is a strong tower.
Yep.
The name of the Lord is a strong tower, and the righteous. Let me just grab that because right underneath it says the defense of money ain't gonna save you.
But here it is. Jake think it's gonna save him.
You know? Proverbs 18:10 it says, "The name of Yahweh is a strong tower; the righteous runneth into it and is safe. The rich man's wealth is his strong city, and as a high wall in his own conceit."
strong. The rich man, a high wall to his own conceit.
So, just like what's that? Wolf and the Big Bad Wolf.
Yeah.
You know, you got the different pigs that built their house.
Straw, brick, and sticks, wood. All right. Hey.
All besides the brick, the cornerstone, Yahweh shot.
Yeah.
You know, and having the rock of defense is true. You know, Yahweh Shah protecting you. You know, the others, that's all the gold and silver and bullshit. You know, you got Floyd Mayweather probably making his own little money house.
Scrooge McDuck.
Right? Well, that's just gonna get blown over in the Tempest.
Right.
Right? You got prophecy on all over the news. You had me and this brother was watching like a week ago. you had Mr. Beast in a bunker. You know, he's doing little giveaways and shit, games and shit, but he's placing them in a bunker. You know, he's placing his contestants in a bunker, having to.
Give them that money, yeah.
Yeah. So it's just like little shit like that. You know, it's all the spirit of the Lord showing you what's about to come. Are these devils gonna go down in their little bunkers?
Right. And what did God by Shimei Shah? Woe unto them that dig into hell. Hey, because hey, that will be your sepulcher. Right?
If it's on the shores of America, that's just gonna get burnt right through.
Right.
You know, that hot liquid magma.
Liquid magma. All right. Yeah, how about Shimei Shah? Hey, is just and righteous in all his ways. And that's why this place is going to be cleansed with thermonuclear fire, ICBMs.
Yes, the off shores of America, you're gonna get a little knock. You know.
But lo and behold, this place is going to be.
It's over.
Grand finale.
Right. This is going to be the grand finale that you wait for at the end of every award show or whatever. All right. It was an opening finale, and it's beginning. All right, and to be marveled at, just like the merchants are marveled at and mourn upon its destruction. All right. You got it. And then pull after you get done with that, pull 16.
And he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a charagma in their right hand or in their foreheads.
Right. Hey, Neuralink, Walmart, Blackstone. All right. Hey, all these other companies. All right, that are creating this technology so you can have a flavor of brand. It's like 31 flavors of ice cream. Just pick which one you want, as long as you get it.
So it's kind of like an arms race for this technology.
Yep. Yep. That's a good analogy.
Because whoever comes out with the best one, least side effects, all that jazz. That's who's gonna run the think. That's who think they're gonna run the game.
Hey, because what are they? Hey, what do these councils that set up to be over your food and everything do? They just push it through.
There's no regulation.
There's no regulation. See, that's the spirit. You got the Dragon Ball Z hat on.
Yes, the time that they just gonna push it through. They don't care about the reaction. Because just as they did, as they fast tracked the VAX, as they fast tracked that, they're gonna do this with the MOTV because it's gonna be necessary for their system.
Sorry.
And that no man buy or sell, save he that had the charagma, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name.
Except for if you would bow down to this man's system and be a part of this man's system, you won't have the opportunity to live as you once lived. And even then, you still won't have the opportunity. But this is just to receive a portion of that. And just a bit. All right, a bit to say that you're okay to the time that, to the time that I want to do away with you. Right.
Revelation 16:2, it says, and the first went and poured out his bellows upon the earth, and there fell a norsum and gruesome sore upon the man which had the charagma of the beast, and upon them which worship his image.
Right, worship his image. If you take this MOTV, you worship this image. If you bow down to this man's system and say, okay, since I got to feed my family, all right, okay, since I want to stay in my apartment, okay, since I don't want to go through the furnace of affliction, okay, since I'm not willing to give my very life for the Lord, Yahweh Shimei Awashai, okay, I'll make Esau Edom my Lord.
Oh, I got you.
All right? If you're not willing to, give your very life for this, then you are not able to be my disciple. If you're not willing to give up the cares of this life, you are not fit to be my disciple. You're not fit to be in my house. That goes for you daughters too. You're not fit. You're not fit for a man of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. If you will not give up your very life, if you will bend over for this fucking devil, you are not fit either. It's not just the men of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, it's the nation. The nation. You're the first teachers at home. Make your children stand up. You're the defense at home.
Remember Lot's wife. That's also a precursor to us men too.
Right.
Not to let to leave, to still be into this world, trying to be partners with this place. Fuck this place, man. You know, leave it all behind.
Hey, it's time. It's time to have righteous women. That Yahweh Bashem Yahushai does what? That he looks upon with grace and mercy. All right, as his mother Mary had as his esteem amongst women, as the mother of the seven sons of the Maccabees. All right, as she watched and said and told her children all the way down to her youngest son, die manfully. All right, die manfully as your brothers have died. Spoke to them in their tongue. And then she had to suffer after. Know that Yahweh Bashem Yahushai takes care of his man, woman, and child. He is not leaving any behind of his flock, of his pasture. No matter which way you're delivered unto him, but you are delivered to him.
Revelations 14:9, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image and receive his charagma in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into a cup of his indignation, and shall be tormented with fire and brimstone, and the pleasant of the holy angels, and in the pleasant of the Lamb.
That's where Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is going to laugh at your calamity and mock when your fear comes. Because you bow down to this devil. You wanted to be on one accord and partakers of this world.
Go run to Esau then. You know, go run to that little device you got, you know, to deliver you.
There's no deliverance outside of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Not for you, Jake, so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians, as well as you specklebirds whose father's line goes back. Hey, there is no deliverance for any other nation because it's not allotted unto you. You will be delivered into the hand of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua by his nation, his people. When Yahweh sends Yahushua and the 144,000 elect men to come back to the earth after the destruction of Babylon the Great. All right? Go ahead, quote it.
Revelation 13:10, we started at 9. Those who have an ear, let them hear. Those who led to captivity must go in captivity. Those who kill with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here's the patience and the faith of the saints.
The patience and the faith of the saints is that Yahweh Bashem Yahushua will give that righteous recompense for his nation. And he will subdue the earth as he has said. And that all of Israel, after 2/3 have learned cancellation and deletion by paying, that all of Israel is going to be brought back and be righteous. All right? That the laws, statutes, and commandments are written in our inward parts. Adawana Ratazah, we be those men. You be those men, brothers and sisters out there remaining faithful and true.
All the way to the end.
All right? You got something? All right? You got something? Go ahead.
This is Micah 4:5. For all people will walk every one in the name of their power and we will walk in the name of Yahweh Hashem Yahshai, our power forever and ever.
Right. And once we get in rulership through the will and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, you have no other power. You have no other power. All your false idol, all your false gods that Yahweh Hashem Yahushua has set up for you, he will do away with. Right? He will make you serve his people in return to be able to serve him. We are the mediators of the mediators that mediate. All right? Taking it back to enemy of the state. Who's going to monitor the monitors of the monitor? All right? I'm a movie buff, so. All right? It is, the nation of Israel who's going to monitor all these other nations. We're going to bring it to Yahweh Shai that is monitoring the 144,000. All right? And then Yahweh Shai is going to bring it to Yahweh. That's it. There's nowhere else. That's it. The buck stops there. There is no God before him or after him. That's who we belong to. That's the heritage of the nation of Israel. Right? All right, Lord willing, this was an edifying, uplifting camp. We're going to go ahead and face the east and give all honor and glory and praise unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, to all the Akim out there teaching and preaching this truth with 144% sincerity, to the men, women, and children listening and learning, and to the Bahashem Double Down the House of David. Until the next time, this is Men of Valor, Las Vegas Camp, saying Shalom, Kwam Yasharala, Wa Abba Babal. Shalom.
Shalom.
You all right? Yeah. Just got some water. I got a hiccup.